Hey there to my 39 subscribers, my future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch me without subscribing. Today I want to talk about some things I found with AI, artificial intelligence. And there's actually going to be a total of 3 videos. When I first started this, I had seen a program that looked interesting to me that I thought maybe I could use to help with book covers or whatever. And yeah, I paid for a month subscription and started thinking of ideas, got a little distracted. 4 weeks later, I realized that I hadn't done it yet. So today I'm going to go over the stuff that I saved because I gathered as much stuff as I could and prepared. How to explain? Rather than doing it live and making you sit here and listen to me ramble 20 times as much, I already went and did all the stuff and saved the screenshots. So anyway, the first program is, I believe it's pronounced Fotor or something like that, and I will try to remember to put a link in the description. When you go to the page, you'll want to go at the top of the screen, click on AI tools, and then from there it'll bring up a pull down menu, and click on AI art generator, and then in the white box halfway down the screen, click on AI generate image now, and then go back to the top of the screen on the left side and click on text to image, and that'll get you to the first part that we want to work on. So I'm not really sure how to get to the options without generating something first. So what I did is I went and I clicked on one of their suggestions that's underneath the text box to see, what is in the box, and then I edited it just for something fun and because I wouldn't have thought of it. I did remove the part that mentioned anime, and I removed the part at the end, keeping just the middle of the suggestion. And I will share with you the 2 pictures that it suggested. And then I didn't want to get 2 pictures every single time I clicked. So on the options side of the screen, I clicked on the part to change it to where it's just 1 picture, and I switched to the ratio of 4:3, and then I kept everything else the same. But real quick before we continue, I will show you the other options that were available. I didn't try the options under the details or light effects, and I kept them at random. I didn't try anything under composition. There was more options than I could fit on the screen, so I'll be sure to share all those with you. Some ideas that I went with when I did this, I got from my books or from book ideas that I haven't written yet, and others were from slivers of dreams I've had, Cards Against Humanity, misheard song lyrics, original song lyrics, some quotes from famous people, and one of them was something my daughter told me to do. So hopefully there's enough of a variety to show you what you can do. So okay, so the first thing I typed into the box, I typed in several boats and planes wrecked and rotting around an island, and it understood that I wanted a lot. I don't think it quite understood what I was looking for. So I changed it to just say several boats and planes wrecked and rotting. And it still wasn't quite what I wanted. So I typed several boats and planes wrecked and rotting on the beach of an island. And again, I was like, definitely not what I wanted. It was too happy friendly. Like, definitely not what I was looking for. And so then I changed it to several boats and planes that are wrecked and rotting around a mysterious island, which got it a little bit closer, but you know, it tried. So then the second option, or second thing that I decided to try and do, I typed in houseboat in a swirling fog, and it went more cartoonish. That's one thing about random. You know, not picking the style you want, but it was way far off from what I wanted. And so then I typed houseboat in a swirling, colorful, misty fog. And it definitely made it more colorful, but still not what I was looking for, and I decided to move on. Then I typed in tie-dyed Grim Reaper, and I'm a little confused at the picture it showed me, because it just gave me a two-headed person, and I'm not really understanding the point of that. The whole reason I picked tie-dyed Grim Reaper is because I always thought it'd be funny to see a Grim Reaper dressed in tie-dye instead of black, but apparently it didn't understand. I changed it to Grim Reaper wearing tie-dye. It still didn't understand. I don't have a clue what it was thinking, but that's what I got. And then the fourth thing that I decided to go with, I typed in small country town, people looking out of windows and doors and alleys. And it was interesting, but not quite what I wanted. And then I was like, I just changed it a little bit, and I made it country town, people spying from windows and doors and alleys. Instead of a small country town, and instead of saying looking, I put spying. It's a little better. Still not quite what I wanted. The fifth thing that we decided to try, or that I decided to try, was people in suits wearing masks. And I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't that. And so I was like, well, they're going towards the COVID direction, so might as well pick it up or change it to people in suits wearing protective masks. And you know, it was obviously like it was obvious that it wasn't like an actual picture. You know, the mask looked really fake. So then I was like, well, let's do something different. And I said people in suits wearing scary masks. And it still was not quite what I wanted, but I just left it. And the sixth thing I decided to do was spider balloons. It just kind of, I don't know, it did some strange looking balloons. And so then I said balloons shaped like spiders. So then it just put balloons and spiders in the same image. And then I said balloons twisted into spiders, and I have no idea what it was trying to do. I guess just a pattern that's twisted. I don't know. And so then I moved on. The seventh one was because of a dream I'd had when I was a lot younger. I'd had a dream of a whole bunch of kids dressed in white, you know, that looked like they were, I can't even think of the word now. But everything was white. The clothes was white, the hair was white, the room was white. And I was like, I wonder if the computer can figure this out. So I typed in lots of people dressed all in white. And several of them have white on, but it's not what I was looking for. So I changed it to lots of people dressed all in white in a white room. And so then it was a little bit better, but they weren't quite wearing white. And then I said all people dressed in white, white room, white hair. And then it was just totally wrong because apparently we're at a dance in a club or something. Definitely not what I was looking for. So we moved on to number 8. Number 8, I was looking for, I typed in cabin on oceanside cliff, and definitely did not get what I wanted. So I put cabin on top of cliff by the ocean. It was better, not quite what I wanted, but it was closer. Number 9, I went with butterflies coming out of jack-o'-lanterns. Definitely not what they did. They're weird flying things. Weird flying lanterns shaped kind of like butterflies, I think is what it's supposed to be. So I changed it to butterflies, and then I put a comma because they say putting a comma makes the computer understand different thoughts. So I put butterflies with a comma and then put jack-o'-lanterns. Still, it's not jack-o'-lanterns, it just did lanterns with some butterflies. And then I was like, well, maybe it doesn't like the dashes in jack-o'-lanterns. So I took them out and I wrote jack-o'-lanterns with butterflies. And it just did pumpkins with butterflies. And I gave up. Number 10, I wanted a black unicorn. I typed in black unicorns. It gave me a 5-legged, 2-headed black, I don't even think it was a unicorn, I think it was a horse. And an extra floating head. It was a little creepy. Definitely not what I wanted, but it's funny. I changed it to black Pegasus. That way it would at least put wings on him. And it's very twisted and deformed and abstract, but still interesting to look at. So number 11, I went with tornadoes in the snow, and it did show me snow, no tornado. So I changed it to snow tornado, and it gave me some, I'm assuming those are clouds, not tornadoes, but still pretty. And I tried winter tornado, and it gave me a storm that was actually really pretty, and probably would make a good cover for a book, but we'll see. Number 12, I said I wanted skydiving clowns. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what exactly they were trying to do, but it was weird. I changed it to clowns skydiving, and that didn't make it much better. It's different, but not better. And then number 13. So this one, my daughter told me to put cat falcon punching a fish to the moon. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I just typed it in word for word what she said, and yeah, it's different. Number 14, I think this one was a quote from a song, and it said stepping on leprechauns. So I typed it in, no leprechauns. Just shows feet walking, but no leprechauns. I didn't save the pictures because some other ones, because I tried doing different things with leprechauns and it didn't get the word leprechaun at all. So I guess it doesn't know the word. Number 15, I put swimming in the money because that's from another song. I didn't see any money in the picture, so I'm not sure what it was trying to do, but that's what you get. Number 16 was, I went with one that was a misheard song lyric, and so I put kicking the dancing queen. Colors are pretty. I don't know about the picture, but the colors are pretty. The next one was also a misheard song lyric, and it said, "I just keep chasing penguins," and it's different. I don't know. And then another misheard song lyric, "Blue seal in the sky with diamonds." There's no seals, but it's, you know, the sky and it's snowing. And then I switched over to some Cards Against the Humanity cards that we have. So for number 19, we did "Unhinged Ferris wheel rolling towards the sea." It's not unhinged. I don't think the computer knew what that meant, but it is a Ferris wheel by the sea. I typed in Yoda twerking, and that one I actually had to go to Google to make sure it wasn't a real photo, because it looked pretty accurate until I realized he has 4 ears. I don't think Yoda has 4 ears, but you know, I'm not a Yoda expert, so. The next one I typed in was "Robots who just want to party," and definitely colorful. And I can't even see this. David Bowie flying on a tiger made of lightning. Very pretty picture. No David Bowie, but it's still a pretty picture. And then the last one, I tried to change the logo. I put David Bowie flying on a tiger made of lightning with commas in it. And there you go. That was it. So that was all on that part of the program. And I will come back and do another part of the program in just a moment. But anyway, that's this program anyway. I know there's other ones out there, which maybe someday I'll find one that I like better. But it was fun anyway. It was $8.99 to use for 1 month. And I did most of it in one day because I forgot about it for 4 weeks. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, okay. Let me talk my shit. You smothering that girl, let her breathe real quick. She looking at me, let her see real quick. Let me holler at your boo, hit a beat real quick. Hello, girl, you way too slick. Why you down?